right, so here's the longtime UFC veteran, Chinese star Yan Xiaonan. And it's interesting to hear her talk about walking into that UFC PI in Shanghai, because there is so much love in her nation for Zhang Weili that Yan Xiaonan is okay accepting the heel role. She is okay being on the other side of that equation as long as she gets the title fight, and her body of work suggests to you that she is already deserving. Back-to-back wins over Mackenzie Dern and Jessica Andrade have entrenched her in the top 5, and many believe, pound for pound, skill for skill, already Yan Xiaonan is one of the very best strawweights in the world. Well, it is ubiquitously regarded as the deepest division in women's MMA. We're talking about strawweight, 115 pounds, and this is the incumbent, the woman who has reigned over this division for some time.
Everybody's chasing her, but she wouldn't have it any other way. She wants to be the hunter, because in that is fear. And that fear, it leads her to prepare better. It makes her get better every single day she steps into the training room. She told us, even though we were impressed in the last fight, it's going to be much better tonight as she holds on to a championship belt.
You're exactly right. She was a little bit critical of that last outing, despite the public's appreciation of it. She believes she can take her game to a next level here tonight and get a finish against the #1 contender. All right, folks, with that, I'm getting anxious. Both fighters have graced the octagon, ready to go here from a sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back at Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and BC. This is the loudest MMA venue that I have ever been in my life.
John, I feel the same thing. UFC 124. When I walked out of the back with Josh Koscheck, I had never heard anything like the crowd in the Bell Center before he fought Georges St. Pierre. These people cheer, and they cheer loud for their guys.
Good defensive vision to block that punch. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Yan Xiaonan's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. So 1 minute into the fight, and look at these two warriors just going at it. She better be careful, though. You got to think gas tank might become an issue at some point.
The gas tank will become an issue if you fight so reckless. You cannot be this reckless in a fight inside the octagon.
Xiaonan gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
Beautiful job reversing the position there.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position. Big shot lands from both guys.
Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, another vicious combination there. She is picking her apart on the feet.
Picking her apart. Oh, my goodness. This is very difficult to watch. John Anik, give me the play-by-play. You're so good at it, I can't look at this one.
Oh, man, she landed a hell of a front kick there.
That's a great Muay Thai technique. When your opponent's trying to charge you, you land that kick to try to back him up and get your space exactly where you need it.
Pinheiro gets caught by that straight punch there. Crazy numbers round 1. Oh, big knee to the head. Wow.
Great job blocking that shot.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting that body shots were going to be huge shot fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh, nice jab.
Massive left hand. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landing.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position.
Oh, she's hurt her here. Inside leg kick, that'll count. All right, so you can see her leg is hurt, and now she's starting to limp a little bit, DC. So certainly something that bears watching as this fight continues.
Yeah, we got to keep our eyes on it. Her movements are labored. She has been very compromised from those leg kicks.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, with authority, the body. Xiaonan's pass is denied. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Well, man, as she come out aggressively here to start this fight, connecting on a lot of shots so far here in this first round. All offense, all the time. Yan Xiaonan's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside position to take a look at that cut between rounds.
Oh, that kick. Another big head kick lands.
Landed that one. Oh, big diving punch to the head. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. She walks back to her stool. Gingerly, the cut above her eye has gotten borderline out of control. And you think if it gets any worse here, given the location and given all the blood, they might just stop this fight. Well, she is wearing it. That cut continues to leak down into her eye. Some replays from all the action in that previous round.
Yeah, John, that's called the trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
It comes down the face, right into the eye. You don't want to be dealing with that. You want to have clear vision when you're in the octagon with one of the best fighters in the world. But it's her irresponsible defenses that have led her to this point.
Ready.
Round two underway. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. A swing and a miss by Pinheiro. Xiaonan's eye is absolutely disgusting. That thing's going to be shut for a couple weeks, and maybe it's time for the referee to call on the ringside physician. We'll see if that comes here shortly. Oh! Oh, she is wobbled now.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh! Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem... All right, so the referee is going to intervene here, yeah, and it was only a matter of time before he called in the doctor to check on her cut. She's leaking pretty good, DC.
She's bleeding a lot. You can see that she's having trouble operating with all the blood. I want to see what this doctor decides.
Maybe I can donate her some of my B positive.
Oh, there you go.
Fans are trying to be positive, but that's the end of the fight.
That's the end of the fight. And it's the right call. She could not have continued in this form.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Luana Pinheiro.
And still the strawweight queen. This has been a belt, DC, that we have seen